LeetCode problem number 54, spiral matrix. So this problem gives us a m times n matrix, and the goal is to return all elements of the matrix in spiral order. So I have to return an array, or a vector in this case, of, let's say, for example, this. We have to return 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 8, 7, 4, 5, right, in a spiral. So this problem is actually pretty easy, even though it's written million here. So what I've done is I have basically 4 pointers, left, right, top and bottom, both initialized to its respective value. And I have a vector called results here. And in this while loop, I'm iterating through as long as top is lesser than bottom and left is lesser than right. Right. So basically, as long as these 4 pointers don't overlap, then this while loop will continue running. Okay, so starting from, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this first for loop will handle the top part. Actually, let's use a bigger example like this. So the first thing we do, or let's just use back this since it's the same. The first example, this will cover from left to right. So here, I start from the left pointer. As long as the pointer is lesser than right, I'll increment it and push back into our results vector. Right, so basically it will push back this, this, and this. Afterwards, the top pointer will increment. So right now, the top, let's say for example, there's a barrier here. This is top. So top will now be pushed down, and top is now over here. Afterwards, I equals to top. So, and then we do as long as it's lesser than bottom. So bottom is over here, and right is over here, left is over here. Right. So now we are done with this part. So I equals to top as long as it's lesser than bottom. So we want to now include 6 and 9, right? So over here we use the pointer right, which is positioned at the right side, and we increment I, which means I from the top will increment downwards, right? Remember that when I increments, it does not go up, not like a regular graph, but it goes downwards. Afterwards, it will add 6 and 9. Right will decrement, which means the right pointer will be pushed to the left. So now our right looks like this, right? So we've covered 6 and 9. So next part here, as long as top is lesser than bot, right? If let's say this had made top go equals to bot, then we don't need to run this. Same goes with left and right. We don't need to run this anymore, right? So in this case, since top is still lesser than bot, right? So what we want to do is push back, starting from the right pointer this time. As long as it's bigger than left, I incrementing. Sorry, not incrementing, but decrementing. So this is going left, right? We want to push back the results into our matrix, into our results vector. So pushing back bot I, right? So we are pushing back these two numbers, right? After which we decrement bot. So when we decrement bot, the bot pointers actually goes up, right? Remember? So now we have covered this side of the spiral, and we can continue. As long as left is smaller than right, so we do the same thing again. We push back as I equals to bot, right? So now remember that bot is over here, right? Bot I is more or equals to top, and then we want to decrement I. So what we want to do here is actually push back this number only, right? This 4. So obviously if there were more numbers, if there are more numbers, let's say in the 4 times 4, then we want to push back these two numbers. But in this case, since it's a 3 times 3, so we only push back one number. Okay, so after which it will increment the left pointer. So we're done with this. Left pointer now is over here. And then we do the same thing again, starting from the top, right? Starting from the top, we go left, pushing back this last number 5. So technically now we are done, but the for loop does not know that yet, so we keep iterating. Top is now at bot, right? So top and bot at mat. For here, we don't push anything because top and bot at mat, right? But the right pointer will still run. So right will still go over here. So now over here. So this is left and right. Once that is done, these two if statements will not run because they both meet. And the while loop will end because top is now more than bot. And the same goes to that as well. Okay, after which this while loop ends. This while loop ends, and we just return the result, which in this case would be pushing which is the result vector that we have pushed in all the values from. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, let me do a quick rundown of how it works. So top again, this top, left, left, this is right, and this is bottom. Alright, what is do here? Bottom. Okay, top increment. So now top is here. Top is here. Right, decrement. Decrement goes up. So no, decrement goes left. Right, is here now. So we are done with these values. Okay, next, top is lesser than bot. Yes, it is, right? Top is here, bot is here. So, well, technically speaking, top is here, right? Top is here, bottom is here. Not necessary at the border. So let me change that up a bit so it's less confusing. Left is over here, right is over here. Remove the arrows. Top and bottom. So bot will decrement. So bot goes up over here. Again, left, when bot goes up, meaning that we are pushing back these two values. Afterwards, left will increment. So left is now over here. So we are pushing back this value. After which we do the same thing again, top incrementing. So top is now over here. So we effectively push back this value as well. And right decrementing again. Decrementing means going back. And now, since this statement is not true anymore because top is now higher than bot, top should be here instead. Yeah, so top is now it's now below bot, and left is more right than right. So this while loop will not run anymore, right? Because it will only run if top is lesser or equals to bot and left is lesser or equals to right. So this while loop will not run anymore, and we return the result, right? Which is we pushed in 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 8, 7, 4, and 5. Okay, so this will work for any other matrices as well, because we're just moving the 4 pointers around. Like I mentioned, this is a pretty straightforward solution I have here using 4 pointers, and that's all I have to show. Thanks.